Okay guys, I'm here today with Jake Shields. Huge honor for me. Guys, if you follow MMA or grappling, you probably know who he is. He was one of the toughest guys of his generation in MMA, and he did an amazing job on grappling as well. And today he's gonna show us here one of his favorites, back takes to finish, which is about the instructional video that he just shot as well. So thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, in this video we're going to cover both taking and finishing. So I guess I'll show kind of a combination. So this is let's turn around this way probably. This is actually a back take I've been using since high school wrestling, but it's so effective. First off, I'm going to try to get this knee in between. So even if you're tight, I come over the top and isolate it. Second, I want to hook this back foot right here. So see, so I go in here, and I hook his back foot. Once I hook the back foot, it's almost impossible for him to stop it to come in, because I'm just going to rip him to the side. But if I didn't have the foot hooked, he could pull his knee. He could just pull, I'll pull tight. He can pull his knee up, and I can't get the hook in.
Yep.
But because I have the foot hooked, I just pull, and the leg just slides right in. You can't stop it.
Yeah.
Now from here, I slide back a little bit and hook. I could either hook this leg right here or put this on the ground. They're both good. This is a tremendously tight, tough position to escape, because he can't push. If he can get to this way, he can escape.
Yeah, I'm completely
but he
stuck
can't.
here.
There's no way for him to push to get to this side. This is body triangle is my favorite back position, but this is, it's a little harder to finish here, but it's almost as tight as the body triangle. So I don't need to rush this. Sometimes I can come and finish here, but usually I'll put both my hooks in first, just because it brings my upper body a little higher. See how my head is a little lower than his right now? So his head's a little higher than mine, so it's a little harder for me to get choking into. If his head is up, don't get me wrong, I'll take it. But if it's not, look, I scoot back, then I throw the hook in. See, now I have both hooks. See, now my head's higher than his. I have a lot more good tacks. Now I'm gonna come across for the choke. I wanna pull all the space out of the choke. Always pull these as tight as you can. So I'm gonna pull it. Yeah, a lot of times, see where I was grabbing my hand? That's okay. It's not ideal, you don't want it, but I could still choke him. Look, see, I just keep pulling. If he grabs my hand, now he's probably gonna escape when I have to go to something else. But if a lot of guys just grab the wrist, and I still can finish. See, I go pump, I put both my hands facing each other, I slide them on top. Now from here, you have several ways to finish. My favorite is just a slight elbow turn here. So even if his chin's in a little bit, it's so tight, you'll tap him right through his chin. Yeah, guys think, oh, his chin's down, I can't tap him, but it's no, there's so much, you have so much force when everything's correct that you can turn, and you're still gonna tap.
So, Jake, there was something that you were doing right in the beginning that I thought my legs completely tied on you. So
yeah, I hook the back of his foot with mine. I hook it, we're almost touching my shin with his, and I pull it out, so it's pressure with his knee.
Okay, you twist my leg.
So I'm turning it, and now I'm pushing this in. That's why it's so easy to slide in. So see how I catch it right here? See how I'm pushing? My knee is up like this, and it's like, I'm almost touching that part of my bone versus his. Here, now I go over under, I slide the one knee in. This is such a high percentage move, it's almost impossible to stop. I've been doing this since high school wrestling. I just started doing it, and you don't see it that much in jiu-jitsu, like hardly at all for some reason. It's like the highest percentage back take, boom, here. You literally can't stop it. And now this is so tight.
It's super tight.
Yeah, and now look, I'm also engaging a lot of hips. I'm not loose, I'm keeping a lot of pressure on them, so it's nice and tight. And now I can either finish with the one end. That's totally fine, especially now my head's a little higher up, the way it would be easy to finish. But if you're having trouble finish, then I'll scoot to it. See, I have a better angle to attack upward. Otherwise, I think the other position is actually harder to escape, other than the body triangle. I would stay there. But I like this one because this gives me a better angle to attack. You can look for arm traps. It gives you, I can pull to the opposite side. It gives me a lot more options of what to do.
Man, that's incredible. And like, I felt so tight. And I have seen people doing, for example, I have seen people kind of like trying to hook here, but not the way you do that. You completely twist the person's leg.
It puts pressure on my knee where I start being like, oh crap, I really twist.
And then you place the knee over here, it keeps this leg stuck, so it's really tight.
It's trapped in place and it's stuck. It's almost, once my knee is in and the foot's hooked, it's almost impossible to stop it.
Oh, Jake, I have a funny story about you. I was in New York City one day, and I was on Starbucks.
Oh yeah.
And I saw this MMA guy reading a book, and I saw you, I recognized you, but I was like, I know this guy somewhere. And then I went to train like 20 minutes later, and you were on the mat at Marcelo's.
What's the guy doing?
And then someone was like, "That's Jake Shields." I'm like, "Oh, that's the guy I was saw." That was a very funny one. And you train like.
People are surprised to see me read.
I'm like, "Who is that NBA guy with that book?" And then I had seen you before, but I didn't recognize. So that was. But anyways, guys, Jake just shot an entire instruction all about back takes and finishes. And as you can see, like, he's really good at this, at how to put the hooks and how to make it really like stick. And also has great submissions. So it's gonna be at bjjfanatics.com very soon. Maybe by the time you're watching, it's already there. So make sure to check that out. And thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Cheers.
Please help me out to grow my YouTube channel. Just click subscribe. And to watch more videos, just click under see more videos. I hope you enjoyed.
BJJFanatics.com. Use the promo code YouTubeFaria to get 10% off any instructional video. Improve your jiu-jitsu faster.